In week 14, I'm going to make a new scene here. In week 14, we covered Adobe Animate. Now I want to show you something real quick. I'm going to go Window, open back up my brush library, and I will pick this effect. So if I've got my paintbrush selected and I draw here, you'll see the brush stroke that I applied. So I'm going to go back to my paintbrush. Now, if I change the stroke, you see the effect is magnified. You'll notice this even more clearly if I pick, say, this type of arrow. So I'm going to, once again, choose my paintbrush tool. Take this down to about 10. If I draw a stroke, you can barely see the arrows. Oh, it's because I didn't double click on it. That's why. All right. So now when I draw my stroke, you'll see the arrows. And then if I increase this from like 10 to 100, you'll really see the arrows. So that's something to think about when you're working in the program. Say if I have a cloud and I've got my paintbrush and this is set to 11. Oh, sorry, I didn't double click. Classic mistake. So I draw it. There we go. We've got that. Now if I make this much larger, like 200, and I draw, now I've got a bigger cloud. So you can get different effects from your brushes by altering the stroke. And again, I said if you taper your width, you'll get a completely different look. That's the way that cloud looks at 200. But if I give it tapered edges and I draw my cloud, you see now it's got tapered edges down here, whereas at the top it does not. So working with your paintbrush, you can achieve a variety of looks. I went Window, Brush Library. Changing the stroke will affect the size of the effect, and using your tapering will also affect how the brush works.